Okay, so hi everyone, and welcome to the 101 Talk Show with RUMSA. And today I'm your host, Daniel Israel, the Communications Officer. And here we are with Ms Evelyn, our college counselor. Hi, Ms
Hi.
Evelyn.
Hi. Nice to meet you today.
All right, first I would like to thank the counselors for, not the counselors, I mean everyone involved for making this show work. So the topic we have today is how to sleep well. Okay, before you start, I'm so sorry.
Hmm.
I'm not sleeping well. So
Okay.
you may start.
Okay, you haven't been sleeping well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's why we have the episode today. I hope after the episode today there's something that you can take and try it out by yourself, whether it helps or not, and then give me some feedback. Okay? Alright. The question is how to sleep well. That's a very broad question. What will affect our sleep? Okay. So firstly, it's very important if we have a space designed just for sleeping. Okay, what does that mean? It means that we sleep on our bed and make sure that our bedroom is comfortable for us to sleep. That's the first thing that we have to make sure we have. All right, we can't sleep well in a very cluttered room. Okay, and also maybe in a room that doesn't have a proper temperature. When it's too hot, I don't know, it's for me personally, when it's too hot I can't sleep. When it's too cold I wake up. Okay,
Relatable.
so it's very important to make sure that you have a very comfortable temperature experience, experiment with the temperature and then see which works for you the best, right? And at the same time, make sure that your bed is only for sleeping. Is Do you play with your phone when you're on the bed?
I try not to because
Mm.
to be honest, I don't even get to bed. I
Ah.
just do work all the time. So
Ah. Okay. So you do work all the time. So
yep,
you don't really go to sleep.
not at all. I
Ah.
mean, when I pass out, I'll just
Okay. So you work until you pass out. Okay.
I hope
So
so
sleep
too.
on your bed. Okay, if possible lah. But if you can't, it's okay as well. As long as you get some sleep, it's okay. All right. So the next thing that I want to share is that okay, the reason why I ask is because a lot of us like to play with our phones, use our laptops, play with maybe perhaps our tablets on the bed. All right, and these electronic devices actually emits blue light, affects the secretion of melatonin. All right, something that helps us, a hormone that helps us to, that signals us to go to sleep. All right, so it's important, if possible, to stay away from your electronic devices. Perhaps 1 hour before you go to bed. Okay, so when you want to go to sleep, tell yourself that it's time to go to bed. You feel sleepy, go to sleep when you feel sleepy, like definitely not go to bed when you feel like still very awake, because you want to let the uh, your body knows that the bed is a place to sleep. Okay, if your body have this connection that, oh, once I'm in this position or in this location, it's for me to sleep, is easier for you to fall asleep. So to sleep well as well, it's important for us to not drink caffeinated drinks, all right, such as coffee or tea. Okay, all this, or even hot chocolate. Sometimes, it actually makes us more awake, and we can't fall asleep. Okay,
Okay.
so it's important to not have it like perhaps 3 hours before bedtime. Okay, other than that, alcohol as well. Don't drink. Well, if you're underage, if you are already at the age where you can sometimes try alcohol. Okay, don't drink alcohol before you go to bed, because even though you think that alcohol will make you fall asleep, right? Actually, it helps you fall asleep faster, but your sleep quality will be affected. Means you can't sleep well. Okay.
So like our students have also they also have their fair share of questions to us
Okay.
regarding these topics. So the first one that they ask is that how do you manage to sleep at a time most people are being social? Surely you'll miss out on so much activities. When at night
Yeah.
students are actually they'll be
Mm-hmm.
talking, like
Mm.
those are the time when people are actually enjoying their social life. They are
Ah.
going for clubbing,
Okay.
let's just be honest, right?
Okay.
And then like some people they just have trouble sleeping,
Mm.
and like they have this feeling where they should I
Okay.
join this
Uh,
activity or
uh,
should I just sleep? You
so
know,
it is a matter of priority. Okay. Do you value your own physical and mental health more, or do you value, like, or you want to put yourself at the space where constantly, neglect your sleep just to catch up with your social activities, right? It's a matter of priority. So it's very important to remind yourself that our sleep is very, very important, because when we sleep well, then only we can handle the challenges, at your studies or personal relationships. Well, how do I sleep when other people is social,
having
having fun
fun,
out
yeah.
there? That's why ask yourself whether I want to sacrifice my sleep or not. All right, is it that important for me to sacrifice my sleep until the point where I don't get enough sleep and the next day I feel bad?
So we have another question. I tend to think a lot at night and I can't seem to fall asleep.
Mm.
So how do I avoid this?
If this has been happening for like more than 2 weeks, do seek help. It means seek professional help, like come to talk to me, or perhaps go to see a clinician about this matter, because when we suffer for more than 2 weeks of unable to sleep, it's very important for us to get back to be able to sleep for our own functioning. Okay, so if you notice that you have a lot of thoughts at night, it's there's one tip which is for you to get up from the bed. Okay, and then if you have a lot of thoughts, perhaps worrying thoughts, ruminative thoughts, just get a piece, notebook, just write it all down and tell yourself that, okay, this is something that I can deal with tomorrow. Okay, close the book and tell yourself that it's time to sleep. Perhaps in the morning you can also allocate yourself some worry time. Give yourself, okay, for this timing, because a lot of thoughts at night is related to what if, is related to, oh, this happened. Okay, give yourself some time before you go to bed, like maybe 2 hours before you go to bed, to write down what's bothering you, and then see if there's something that you can do about that. Okay, so I always say, try to, if you notice you water the plants, right, water it in the morning. So if you water your plants at night, the plant may not be that healthy. So it's the same, don't water your thoughts when you're at night.
I think I hope this can help me somehow and
Okay,
help everyone else. It's not just me. And
so if you have further questions, you can always email me at areyookay dot.
yeah, I have a lot of questions, but like this is all we can ask
Okay.
for
Mm.
today.
Okay.
And first of all, I would like to thank you for being here, and I hope everyone can, prioritize yourself and sleep well. Please don't think too much about being FOMO. Okay.
Sleep is priority. Thank you.
All right. Okay.